Hey, what's up guys? This is Harry the Architect and welcome back to this channel. Today in this video I'm going to be showing you how to do a photorealistic rendering in Lumion 10.5. It's pretty much easy. First of all, we have to select the textures in Sketchup 2020 or 2021. I don't know about you, which software do you use, which version do you use, but I'm using 2020 version, okay? So first we will be rendering our project there, and then we will be importing the project to Lumion 10.5, and then we will be discussing there how to make it photorealistic render. So let's go to the SketchUp. First off, if you want these softwares, Lumion 10.5 or any version of Lumion for rendering, or if you want SketchUp, 3ds Max, any kind of softwares like for architecture, then you can download from this website, this up here. It's getintopc.com. It gives us free applications, fully verified and with the crack and the password. Okay, so make sure to download the software from there, and let's go to our first step. First up, starting off with the SketchUp, we have SketchUp 2020 here. So here we have the SketchUp menu and we have Villa Extended. So we're starting off with this villa. I have already selected his color. I have already selected its colors. So let me show you how to do it properly. First of all, you would need, if you have SketchUp, then you would need a V-Ray for it, for rendering in SketchUp. Just like V-Ray 5, V-Ray 4 or V-Ray Next, any of them. These are perfect. But I'm using V-Ray Next, so I would be preferring that you also have to use V-Ray Next. So here is our villa, our first project home, which I have selected the blue colors for the walls, and I have left the columns and the rooftop white, because columns and roof should be in white color, because white color is more comfortable for these, okay? And wall color is by your choice. Mine favorite is blue color. That's why I have selected wall paint, simple blue, simple reflective blue. So first off, if you want to make colors for them, if you want to make so if you want to select texture for this, then you have to download V-Ray and you have to install V-Ray in it. First you have to download and install the V-Ray. You can download the V-Ray from Chaos Company, www.chaos.com. You can download from there. You can also search in YouTube SketchUp Essentials. You can also get all the new extensions from that guy. I am also getting extensions, and every single frame I'm getting from that guy. So make sure to watch his videos and subscribe to his channel and get some help from him, and also support me if you want. Okay, thank you. Okay, let's anyways, back to the topic. First you have installed the V-Ray. Now we have the V-Ray asset editor here. First you have to click on that option. We have clicked on it. Now wait for it to give us some tips of its menu. So here is our V-Ray asset editor menu. As you can see, it is having all the materials. Okay, so first off, here you can see a simple little arrow. You have to click this to extend the asset editor, and here you will see that on the right corner you have to extend it a little bit more to see your every single color or texture here, or customize it right here to make it reflective or make it bump or binding like that. So here we have on the left corner materials. As you can see, I have selected this wall. No, that's not this one. We have here wall paint and wallpapers. From here I have selected this one. Wall paint, simple reflective blue wall. I have selected this. If you want to make it come here on the right side, if you want to customize it, and right click on it and add to scene. Here we have the wall. From here you can increase or decrease the diffuse of the wall, and here is the roughness, and here is the reflection of the wall, and here is the glossiness. If you want to add IQ or IOR, this is too much reflective type or glossiness type. It will be as a mirror if you want to increase the reflection IOR. Okay, anyways, so first setting of the V-Ray is you have to go to settings, come here, you have to select the engine on CPU. If it's on RTX, CUDA, any one of them. If it's on CPU, then let it. If it's on CUDA, RTX, then you have to select CPU, because CPU rendering is more perfect than the CUDA and RTX. But if you are having the RTX graphics card, then you can select the RTX. Okay, so we're starting off with the CPU, and interactive is on, and we have the interactive quality high, and update effects is at the end. Perfect. And you will see this thing is off, denoiser. You have to turn it to V-Ray on. Here we have the denoiser. When you turn this on, the denoiser turns on. Denoiser means it will make your project look more perfect than the previous version. Okay, then we have global illumination. When it's off, your project will be having no shadows upon shadows. Okay, when you turn it on, select on advanced settings. Here we have ambient occlusion. You know what ambient occlusion means. Here I'm having shadows, and these shadows, this is called ambient occlusion. These are shadows, my hair shadows, and look at these shadows. The dark shadows inside the shadow is called ambient occlusion. So turn it on, our setting is done. Now from here you can select wood and laminate, wall paint and wallpapers and variouses. And here we have tiles, stones, plastic, paper, metal, liquid, leather, ground, glass, foam, fabric, emissive, diagrammatic, concrete we have here, ceramic and porcelain we have here, and car paint and bricks. These are the materials that Sketchup V-Ray is having. If you want to download more materials, then you have to go to this website, HDRheaven.com. This is the website of best materials, so you can get from them. And if you want to create your own material, you can create it from here. Materials we have blend, bump, car paint, emissive, generic, hair, multi-material, override, PBR, subsurface scattering, tune material, two-sided, VR scan, wrapper. That's your own materials. If you want to create lightning, geometries, elements, textures, these are by your own choice. You can make them. Okay, anyways, let's go for our first rendering. So I have already selected the color as I have told you, as I have explained. Now let's click on this rendering button. This normal render will give you a simple render with HDR quality and will stop there. When you click on render, you cannot move. When you move your project, it will be stuck there, and it will render only that place you have stopped your rendering. Okay, and we have another rendering option, the render interactive. When you click on that, it will render that place you have rendering, you have stopped your cursor, or you have stopped your screen. When you move, it will also render that place you are seeing right now. As you can see, check out. Now these are renders. Now you know how to render in SketchUp. These are normal sketches renders. Now the main thing, we have Lumion 10.5 rendering. Starting off now with Lumion 10.5. Okay, so guys, we are in Lumion 10.5. As you can see, my computer speed is just 34%. As you can see, the graphics card is 750 Ti, and it cannot afford that type of cards. Never use your graphics card when you have 2 gigabytes, 3 gigabytes, 4 gigabytes, 6 gigabytes, or 8 gigabytes. Because Lumion 10.5, if you want to run this software in your computer, then you would need the RTX graphics card. For example, RTX 2060, RTX 3060, 3070, 3090. These are the perfect graphics card for this software. You can run Lumion 8.5 and 750 Ti perfectly. Okay, and the system memory you would need above 32 gigabyte, and DDR3 or DDR4, that's your choice. If Lumion 10.5 can if it's compatible with 32 gigabytes, then you can use 32 gigabytes. Okay, anyways, we are not here for checking the computer speed. Let's create a new project and select the plane model, select the plane place. So we have selected the plane area. Now we're in here in our area, plane area. Now what we need, we have to click on this import option and make our villa visible here, make our villa appear here. Where we have exported the villa, you have to select it from there and you have to import it to Lumion 10.5 or any Lumion are you using. You can use Corona renderer for in Lumion place. You can use Inkscape for rendering, and you can also use Brutal renderer. It is also a perfect rendering software. You can get all of them in from getintopc.com. Anyways, let's go for Villa Extended, and here we have the Villa Extended software. Click on OK, make it import to your Lumion. Okay, now this we have in here